So we're gonna do a valve cover gasket reseal, gasket and breathers, both sides. This is a 8-cylinder engine, Mercedes Benz E 350. So same time we're gonna do spark plugs and wires. Wires over here, spark plugs, whatever. So let's see how fast can I do it. This is my spark plugs, gaskets. This is the wires. Let's see. Four screws. Stack them up, just like that. Now we gotta take the valve cover. First, we take the breather. Breather hose out. And this is it right here. Mainly this is where they leak from. See all this glue? After time it's gonna get brittle and oil's gonna start leaking out, as you see here. So gotta clean this. Now we take the valve cover out. And the gasket. Throw this away, put a new one, clean this, make sure you clean it good, clean the other side, clean all that, put new glue in there, put it in, put everything back together. If you gotta do spark plugs and wire, this is a good time to do it because it's way easier rather than doing this, putting everything back together in 10,000 miles, 20,000 miles, then you gotta do spark plugs and wires. It's gonna be like the same job. Now we're gonna change the spark plug. it's way easier right now because we got a lot of room. But first of all, before taking the spark plugs out, you want to clean all the holes. If there's oil or dirt, it doesn't go into the piston. So clean it off. Blow some air.
Right now, we still have the old window gasket.
Each cylinder has 2 spark plugs. As you can see all that oily? You don't want that going into the engine, so it's garbage already.
They have that part
and 8 spark plugs per side, which makes 16. And spark plugs are not inside the valve covers, they're outside. I'm just doing it right now because it's easier. I got more room, so it's better. So we're using Bosch. I recommend using Bosch Platinum. Don't go with the cheap spark plugs. It's a Benz, you know, expensive cars. And don't buy $2 spark plugs. The torque is 23 newton meters. Me, I don't torque it no more because I already know.
Jonathan, so can you explain to the viewers what are the torque specs on the spark plugs?
So now, this is the clean valve cover gasket now, all clean up, no oil. Already, I put the seal already. You know, make sure it's in all right. And then you got the little cover. On here, you got this where the hose is. The vent hose comes in. Make sure the hole is clean and you can see the light through it, because that's gonna make like a slush, like a milkshake kind of stuff in the oil cap. So first I'm gonna put it like this without the vent cap, and then I'll reseal it and put it on. So we get a lot of meetings over here. Double check if you're ready to ratchet. If you even over-tight it, it's probably like a 23, 25 meters worth. And again, I've done this job so many times that I don't need to do it. I already know. I got a feel when to stop. Gotta do now is put glue. You gotta put like a 1 millimeter feet all around it. Make sure you don't miss a spot. You don't want to go too thick because then it's gonna be splashy and it's gonna look messy, not professional. You gotta wait for the glue. We reseal it. Alright. So while we wait, I want to show you some things. On the driver's side, you gotta disconnect this fuel hose. It's a 17 millimeter. Just put a rag under it, disconnect it, let the fuel run out. Coils. Here you're gonna have to change this hose because they get brittle, and the main hose over here also, that hose. And also, when you do this size, you also wanna clean that little hole over there. Now we're just waiting to reseal, to put some glue in here, which we're waiting for that on both sides. I already did the spark plugs, so let's keep on waiting. Alright, so this is the passenger side. I already put the glue. That's how you gotta do it. And this is a glue gun. This is the glue, special glue from Mercedes Benz. I recommend it. And this is the part number for the glue gun. Is 112-589-002500. You don't need it, but it makes your life easier. If you don't get that tool, you're gonna have to push the glue out of it by hand, and it's not gonna come out right. So I already did the driver's eye as well, so just gotta put them in and change the hoses, put everything back together. The screws holding this one and the little one go for it. Put the little one first. Hand tight. Don't snap it. Don't tight it too much because it's going to snap it. And then you see they may get them in there. And then you stop. So on the driver's side, I already put the new hose. I put on the on the neck of the air mount sensor. So put that in. You gotta put the little one right here. I usually put it with the Reassembly and spread it out. Makes it easier to come out. The arc-rail is the old one. I like to put it the same way. Once you're in, double check your glue, all the little holes that will be glued.
Whatever happened to that one?
What happened?
Align everything. The hoses.
The part that you put in on Saturday, which was used, are no good. So that's what you put in all these other weird shit for happening. It goes for money. Go back, right? Well, he said it's too much to use.
You gotta put the screws. There's 4 of them, but this is longer. 4 long screws and 3 little ones.
Yep. What?
Get them close, don't tighten it with this because you're gonna snap it. And before you go by hand, just like a little one.
Oh, tú lo puedes meter ahí. Yeah. You did the plugs already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The hose, the fuel hose, right here.
Yeah.
This one, just gotta go hand tight also. Not gonna leak, but. Now the next thing would be to change the coils, the wires. Just on this, what you want to do is every one that you take out, just grab the new one and put it back in. They got a letter. There's G's, K, and H. And there's also some letterings and markings on the side of the valve covers, like A goes with K, B goes with G. The bottom ones are the markings on the wires. The upper ones are the position where the wires go. A is the front, I believe, and it tells you right in here. See, A is the top. Top usually goes to the front of the engine. B goes to the back. So let's say number one cylinder, 8 is gonna go to the front. I mean, this is gonna be number 4 cylinder. A is gonna be to the back, which is gonna be on this side is gonna be H. A goes with H, so the long wire gonna go to the front, and the other one is G. So B is gonna go to the back side over here, B and A. And also you gotta spray silicone to make it easier to go in on both sides. And here you gotta be extra careful with this when you put it into the coil. You gotta play with it and snap that in. Don't just push it in, because you're gonna bend the inner piece and then you're gonna be screwed. So let's do that. I'm gonna change them, make it quick because I gotta do some other work. So now we're done. We put the coils, we put the new wires, we put the holes over here, the vent holes, the older vent holes, the fuel lines. We gotta remove this rack from the air mass sensor. I did that so no dust will get in there because it will ruin it. Now we gotta plug this one also, another vent hose, plug it in. We did this side also. We put all the new wires, and this is how it looks. You know, it's clean now. It's gotta be clean. And that's the glue. You can see that's the glue that I put in. See, it's not squishing too much out. That's perfect. And this is the other side. You see that? So no more leaks. This is like 6-hour job. 6-hour job, and let's see, we did it in less than 25 minutes with a lot of pulsing. So these are the old wires, and them over there too, and I'm done with this job. You want to start it up? You want me to start it up and see how everything runs, how it came out? So you see what kind of a job I do, huh? Alright. That's it. Running already. Everything's good. Nice shaking on misfire. And we can put it outside. Good job, Nelson. So, if somebody needs some work done on their car, come on. Call me. I charge not too much.